Extinct animals. The ancient Egyptians saw. In 2015, the University of Michigan coined the term Egyptomania, a reference to the obsession that many people have with ancient Egypt. Such an obsession is actually rather understandable, as it was a one-of-a-kind civilization that managed to endure for over 3,000 years, making it one of the longest-lasting civilizations of all time. It's typically thought that ancient Egypt began in 3150 BC and ended in 30 BC, following the death of Cleopatra and the establishment of Roman Egypt during its impressive existence. Egypt saw the creation of many inventions and innovations in almost every field. They didn't just witness man-made wonders, as the earth was a different place back then too, with nature being more pristine and wild than it is today. In fact, while the Great Pyramids of Egypt were under construction, woolly mammoths still roamed the earth. Earth has been the place of life of various plants and animals. Some of them have been dangerous, while some have been fascinating and beautiful. However, such various animals once existed, is no longer around, at least in the wild, is the Berber lion. You may have heard of this mighty feline, but probably didn't know that it's sometimes called the Egyptian lion, as once upon a time it was relatively widespread throughout Egypt, inhabiting deserts, mountainous areas, and the steppe bordering the Nile. Barbary lions were giants who can measure over 8 ft or 2.4 m from head to tail, with 19th century hunters describing it as the largest kind of lion around, with wild men often weighing 660 libi or 200 kilos, which is roughly 15% heavier than extant. Primogen. This was a species of cattle that is often considered the wild ancestors of cow, although unlike their domesticated brethren aurochs, were different, appreciated in the fact they were giants, weighing anywhere from 3/4 of a ton to over 1 and 1/2 tons, making them more comparable to bison than cows. And they weren't just simply bigger, since they also had different proportions than what is seen in living bovids, with their legs being long and slender, while their necks and torsos were more stocky and muscular. Their horns too were upgraded versions of those seen in domesticated cattle, being far larger in size. This all paints a picture of one mean cow, and indeed it was thanks to a personality that matched its menacing appearance. Oro were well known for being less docile than modern cows, and would even regularly kill each. Heron, as its name so perfectly suggests, this is an extinct species of heron that was extremely distinct from others of its kind, thanks to its record-breaking size. Fossils and Egyptian art show that adults routinely stood taller than humans, averaging about 6.6 foot or 2 meters in height, making them equal in stature to the late Kobe Bryant. And if it was alive today, the Bennu heron would be considered the tallest bird capable of flight. The discovery of an extinct goose in an Egyptian painting. This painting, which is 4,600 years old and is known as Midum Gis, was discovered around 1800 in the tomb of the highest court official of one of the Egyptian pharaohs. This tomb is located in Meidum, an archaeological site in Egypt. No bones of modern red-breasted geese have been found in Egyptian archaeological sites, but the bones of an unknown bird similar to this red-breasted bird have been found in Crete. According to Romilio, many ancient species, now extinct, were painted to decorate the walls of Egyptian temples and tombs. In the next program, we talk about the land of giant animals.